It's ATP week, and we've joined now by a 4-time winner of the Dubai Duty Free Tennis Championship. Just happens also to be a 17-time Grand Slam winner and your world number one. It's Novak Djokovic. Novak, welcome back to Dubai.
Thank you, thank you.
Got to start, UAE Gold Card announced this past week. You hear about that?
Yes, I heard about that.
And it means access all areas to the city?
I'm not sure what it means, but I'm honored and I'm grateful. And you know, I've been coming to Dubai for many years, and it feels like in a way second home, really, because I played this tournament many times and had fortune to win it as well. But also I've been traditionally coming with my family in December in the off season because of the great weather and facilities, and kind of using this as a great kickoff to the start of the season.
It's fantastic to have you back here, Novak. Coming off the win down under against Dominic, another epic match down there. Got to ask, because it's once again on display, your mental fortitude. We've seen last Wimbledon against Roger. We saw against Rafa the year before in the 2018 semi-final, and then against Dominic. Where does that mental fortitude come from, Novak?
Well, it comes from inside, of course, but it's hard to, pick one thing that really defines the mental strength of myself or any other player or athlete for that matter, of dealing with these kind of situations. It's several different factors that are involved and that are contributing to the ability, I think, to cope with the pressure and to understand what are your strengths and what your center is, so you could kind of focus on delivering your best self when you need it the most. I think one of them is experience, obviously playing so many years on the tour. Other is the way I've grown up. I think during 90s in Serbia, there was a lot of war and crisis and sanctions and a lot of difficulties that my family had to endure and face, and that has kind of given me that strength and never give up spirit, and in a way I never thought of failing at something. I always seen everything as just another step towards accomplishing goals and developing myself as a human being and tennis player. And I think the ability to stay in the present. I mean, you have to train your mind as well, not just on the court but off the court, and understand who you are and really work on your emotions. And it's easier said than done. Obviously, it's not. It's like a cliche. It's like a phrase, be in the moment. But it truly possesses a great strength and power that enables you to be at your best.
I was in Kuwait recently, Novak, with Rafa Nadal. I asked him the question about the Grand Slam chase, if we can call it that. He said, of course, I want to win the most, but crucially, I'm not obsessed with it.
Yeah.
Where are you on this? Is it a massive target? Are you obsessed with it?
I am not. I'm not. I would agree with Rafa. Of course, we have goals. My goal certainly is to try to reach the record for most weeks as number one, and win as many Grand Slams as possible. That's why I keep on competing on this level. That's why I play full season more or less. But it comes secondary to what matters the most to me, which is first of all love for the game and enjoyment while holding a tennis racket, and enjoying the process, enjoying the journey of being out there on the court, of traveling on the tour, being surrounded with people that have a lot of faith in me, in the quality of tennis and my abilities that I possess. And together as a team we create some beautiful things, and we believe in that process. And secondly, I really feel like tennis is a platform for me. It's a kind of a school of life where I'm able to learn new things about myself, because tennis triggers me like nothing else in life, and in a positive and also negative way. So there's a lot of suppressed emotions, I guess, and a lot of things that need to be worked on, and I'm excited because there's so much to improve on, not just game-wise, tennis-wise, but also emotionally and building my character. So it's a much broader importance of tennis in my life than just winning trophies.
Of all your records, Novak, the 8 Australian Opens, the 4 Grand Slams in a row, the fact you've got a winning head-to-head record against both Roger and Rafa, what is the tennis record that you've compiled that gives you the most sense of pride and is the most special in your heart?
Well, I've been very privileged and fortunate to achieve a lot in my career. It's hard to say. You know, I always dreamed of winning Wimbledon when I was a kid. You know, I was constructing this improvised Wimbledon trophies in my room when I was 6-7-year-old kid. So that was always my dream. You know, be number one and win Wimbledon, and that became a reality in 2011. Within 2 days, I won Wimbledon and became number one. So it was a big celebration back home, and dreams came true, and that was probably the most fulfilling moment of my professional career, where childhood dreams came true.
Last one from us, Novak, and I'll let you get going. Rafa also alluded to the fact that you, Roger, and Rafa have a WhatsApp group. Was that lost in translation, or is there a little group between the big three of you?
WhatsApp group?
WhatsApp
yeah,
group.
we do.
You do?
Yes.
And who's the most active on it? You, Rafa, Roger?
Well, we're all active.
Good.
And we are not active. When we are not active, we're not active. But when we are, everybody responds, and you know, we get along very well. I think, you know, there's a tremendous respect for each other privately and also professionally. So as long as this is the case, I think everybody benefits from that. You know, also the sport.
Fantastic, Novak. It's an honour to have you here. Wish you the best of luck this week.
Thank you, Novak.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Good
guys.
luck, my
Good
man.
talking
Thank
to
you.
you.
Great
Thank
stuff.
you.
Thanks, Novak. Thank you.